Hey guys, HappyCattyCrypto here and welcome back to the channel. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notifications bell to stay informed. So for me, XRP really is the Google of this era's crypto boom. And if we are to look at what Google did during the tech boom, they went around from 1998 and they acquired company after company after company. And this is around 260 acquisitions in total since 1998. So the company has spent over $41.8 billion for acquisitions, and those are for the ones that are disclosed. And there's a huge amount of them that are not disclosed. So we just don't know what this figure truly is. Now, when it comes down to Google, and we think to ourselves, where are Google now? Well, they're the center of absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. I don't know somebody who doesn't use Google based infrastructure, whether it's the Hotmail accounts that they provide, the Gmail. I'm such a 90s kid. It's Hotmail through and through. Hotmail. Screw Outlook. Hotmail. Let me know in the comment section. Do you still call it Hotmail to this day? So, like I was saying, they've gone around, they've acquired, and this is what XRP is starting to do. But on top of that, right, XRP are building what I am seeing as the future of crypto, because they're not looking for this short-term win. They're not looking to fill a small gap. In fact, they're looking to dominate the entire sector, whether it be the banking sector, the financial sector, the stock sector, the oil, everything. They are aiming to replace the petrodollar in a sense. When you look into it that deeply, and a lot of people would sit there and they would say, well, you know, the petrodollar, you can never replace this. Never say never. In this day and age, never say never. Anything can happen, and we just don't know what's over the horizon, so to speak. So let's take a quick look at this article, which is 1 billion XRP pledge to this new fund. So I think this is a really, really important article. So the new fund will focus on 4 distinct areas. First, it will enhance partnerships with top Japan and Korea-based companies, leading to the integration of the XRP ledger into their operations while exploring enterprise use cases across various sectors. Through the XRPL Japan and Korea Fund, Ripple will also provide support to promising projects built on the XRP ledger in areas of business, finance, and technical developments. Additionally, Ripple will actively identify and invest in early stage companies that harness the XRPL to build novel applications in Japan and Korea. Lastly, the fund will also help Ripple support local events in the countries, including education programs and hackathons. So this is really good. I've been saying about it all starting in Japan and them really pushing that sector out there. So them committing a huge portion, being 1 billion XRP, it's a decent amount, and you can tell it is going to be going into education programs, hackathons, and local events to really push this technology forward. Because on top of everything, right, you need that use and utilization case there moving forward, and you need people that are going to be able to understand the technology. So understanding it and making it easy for people to understand makes it even easier for people to adopt the technology and use and utilize it moving forward. That was a lot of words in that sentence. So Ripple highlights commitment in Korea and Japan markets. According to Ripple, Japan and Korea are home to some dynamic XRP ledger communities worldwide, supported by efficient institutional collaborations, favorable regulations, and growing startups within their respective blockchain sectors. So Ripple mentioned that Japan and Korea-based projects were selected among XRPL grants Wave 7 awardees. In particular, VWBL Japan and Moe Finance Korea were among the firms that received funding to continue building on the XRP ledger. The company also noted that it has partnered with top Korea and Japan-based companies, including SBI Holdings and HashKeyDex over the years. So furthermore, Ripple stated that some of its executives will participate as speakers at events scheduled in these regions later this year, such as the Korea Blockchain Week and WebEx Asia in Japan. So this is huge. It's good news, and it's more signs towards the boom really beginning in Japan. And this idea of it being mass adopted out there, it's true. The regulations are favorable towards it, and they have been for some time. So it makes sense that Ripple is making this strategic alliance with Japan and Korea. So let's move over to this next article. And I think it's really important before we go into this article to understand who standard custody and trust are. So this is an institutional grade digital asset custody solution, and these guys are pretty big. So you've kind of got an idea who we're going to be talking about in this article, so it gives you a little bit of context moving forward there. So paving a compliant path forward, Ripple closes standard custody acquisition and appoints Jack McDonald as Senior Vice President of Stablecoins. Earlier this year, Ripple announced its intent to acquire Standard Custody and Trust Company, an enterprise-grade regulated custodian for digital assets. The acquisition received the necessary regulatory approvals and is now complete. This is an exciting new chapter for Ripple to strengthen its existing product offerings and explore new complementary products like stablecoins, underpinned by a commitment to regulatory compliance. Ripple's track record of working with global regulators and policymakers is underscored by the belief that in order for a blockchain to become integral to the global financial infrastructure, the industry needs to build alongside regulatory and compliance regimes rather than around them. So the closing of this acquisition adds a limited purpose trust company regulated by the New York Department of Financial Services to its license portfolio, which includes nearly 40 money transmitters throughout the US, as well as a major payment institution license from the Monetary Authority of Singapore, and a virtual asset service provider registration with the Central Bank of Ireland. This enables the company to further strengthen its enterprise infrastructure solutions powered by a blockchain and digital asset technology, allowing for better institutional customer service to tokenize, store, move, and exchange value. That is use utility case right there, folks. So this deal closure follows on the heels of Ripple's announcing its plans to launch a USD-backed stablecoin, a natural step for Ripple to continue bridging the gap between blockchain and traditional finance. There is a huge demand for stablecoins that deliver trust, stability, and utility, and Ripple will leverage its decade plus of experience building real-world financial solutions for global institutions to address this growing market. Ripple will use both the stablecoin and XRP in its payment solution to continue serving enterprise customers around the world. Ripple's stablecoin will be issued on the XRP ledger to help bring more liquidity to XRPL's native DEX and to support more financial use cases on the ledger for developers, users, and businesses alike. So to that end, Ripple is excited to announce the appointment of Jack McDonald as the Senior Vice President of Stablecoins. So this is all very freaking bullish. Very, very bullish. So like I was saying, from my perspective, without going too deep into my opinion on things, I really do think XRP is the future and the center point of cryptocurrency. And for me, what I'm doing is, instead of dollar cost average so much and so heavily into things like BTC and ETH, I'm actually dollar cost averaging into XRP a lot more, and I'm whacking it on my ledger and I'm just forgetting about it, because to me, the time frame on this thing is going to be quite long. There's so many people who say it doesn't do anything, it's not doing anything, or I've got some and it's never going to go up. You're in the wrong mind frame, and you're probably in the wrong cryptocurrency, because to be involved in XRP, it requires you to go out and do a lot of research and understand what all of these acquisitions mean, what the stable coin means, and what it actually means to provide a stable environment that people can use and utilize. So Ripple will continue to leverage strong financial position to make smart acquisitions and to further cement the company's leadership in the enterprise blockchain space, from cross-border payments to digital asset custody and beyond. Having the right licenses in place to better serve customers and adhere to regulatory compliance is a critical next step in paving the way for institutional adoption of blockchain technology. So this is an official update from Ripple on the official website. We'll leave a link to this. Some of my closing thoughts here are, They're giving us all of the clues, they're giving us all of the information, and all we need is to go out and do the research and piece all of these things together to understand that Ripple XRP is the future of cryptocurrency. It is the Google of this day and age. And I always thought to myself, Crypto.com have placed themselves in a really good position, but they're just an exchange. Ripple really are the Google of this movement moving forward, and it's going to melt faces. It may take some time, but eventually it's going to melt faces. I'm so excited to see this court case end. I'm really excited to see everything start to move back upwards, but more importantly, I'm just adding to my bag of XRP, and I'm making use and I'm utilizing this time and these downtrends to acquire as much as I can for the future, for my kids' future and my kids' future. Let me know what you're investing in. Let me know what memes you're getting involved in. Let me know what XRP memes you're getting involved in as well. Let me know if there's any XRP news you'd like me to cover on the channel. And other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notifications bell to stay informed, and just beware of scammers, doppelgangers, anybody pretending to be me. I'll catch you in the next one.